Deep in the shadowy woods lived a wicked old witch with her cruel stepdaughter and her beloved true daughter, Sweetheart. By the way, in medieval folklore, witches were believed to brew potions during the full moon when magical energy was strongest. The witch was known throughout the land for her dark spells and wicked enchantments.
Sweetheart was the witch's true daughter, but her heart was pure and kind, unlike her cruel mother.
Tomorrow we shall be rid of that pretty face of yours, my dear sweetheart.
Sweetheart had overheard her wicked mother's terrible plan to harm her in the night.
My dear sweetheart, I shall come for you this very night and rescue you from that wicked house.
Did you know? In old European folklore, the midnight hour was called the witching hour, when magic was at its most powerful.
Sweetheart crept down the creaking stairs while her mother slept soundly below.
With trembling hands, Sweetheart prepared to flee into the dangerous night.
Roland waited in the moonlit clearing, his heart pounding with love and fear.
Roland! Oh, my dear Roland, you came for me!
Their hearts united at last. The young lovers held each other in the moonlight.
We must flee at once, my love, before the witch awakens and discovers you are gone.
Sweetheart had taken her mother's enchanted wand and 3 magical objects to protect their escape.
With this wand and these 3 objects, we may escape my mother's terrible powers.
And so the young lovers fled into the dark forest, racing against the coming dawn.
Unknown to Sweetheart, the witch had planned to harm the stepsister by mistake in the dark.
By the way, in the original Brothers Grimm tale, the witch's mistake set the entire chase into motion.
My daughter! My true daughter, Sweetheart, has escaped me! I shall hunt her down! Broom of darkness, carry me swift. Find them in the forest deep. The witch took to the skies, searching for her runaway daughter with terrible magic.
The lovers ran for hours through the misty woods, fear and hope driving them forward.
Roland, I can feel her coming. My mother is near, I sense her magic. By this enchanted twig, let me become a rose, and Roland a fiddler. With magic, Sweetheart transformed herself into a beautiful red rose to hide from the witch.
And Roland was transformed into a wandering fiddler to guard his beloved rose.
I smell my daughter's scent here. Where have you hidden, Sweetheart? Fiddler, who tends this bush? Have you seen a young maiden pass this way?
Roland dared not speak, fearing his voice would betray them to the witch.
Curse this useless fiddler! I shall search elsewhere for my wicked daughter.
Once the witch had gone, Sweetheart and Roland returned to their true forms.
By the way, in many fairy tales, transformation magic was a common way for characters to escape danger.
My clever, brave sweetheart, your magic saved us this time, but we must keep moving.
And so they continued their journey, hoping to escape the witch's reach forever.
Curse them! Curse that meddling fiddler! I shall find them again!
Did you know? Enchanted mirrors appear in many Brothers Grimm tales as tools of dark magic.
Mirror dark, mirror true, Show me where my daughter flew.
The wicked mirror revealed the lovers resting by a quiet pond at evening.
Now I have you, my dear daughter. You shall not escape me again.
The lovers found a quiet pond and rested, unaware that danger approached.
Roland, awake! I feel her dark magic approaching once more. Sweetheart drew out her second magical object, the enchanted comb.
In an instant, the lovers were transformed once more into something the witch would not expect.
Sweetheart had become a small church, and Roland the clergyman within.
By the way, in old folklore, churches were considered sacred ground where evil magic could not enter easily.
A chapel? Here? This was not here before. Witchcraft is at work.
Clergyman. Has a young couple passed by this lonely place?
Roland silently denied her, with a gentle shake of his head.
The sacred ground of the chapel rejected the witch's wicked presence.
The witch's powers were useless against the holy sanctuary. I shall return with stronger magic. You cannot hide forever, my daughter.
Once safe, the lovers returned to their true forms beside the moonlit pond. The magic had drained Sweetheart, and she leaned weakly on her beloved Roland.
Rest now, my brave love. We shall continue at first light.
At first light, the weary lovers prepared to continue their long journey. We must travel far from the witch's reach. I know of a kingdom beyond the great river.
They journeyed onward through valleys and meadows, leaving the dark forest behind. Look, Roland. Even after such darkness, beautiful flowers still bloom along our path.
I shall brew the strongest spell of all. No magic shall hide them from me now.
By the way, in fairy tales, the strongest witches could brew spells using rare magical herbs gathered only at midnight. The witch drank the dark potion to increase her power tenfold.
Now I shall find you wherever you hide, my treacherous daughter.
With dark magic enhanced, the witch flew faster than any storm.
The sky darkens unnaturally, Roland. She comes with greater power than before.
Roland gripped his beloved's hand tightly, ready to face whatever came.
This is our last magical object, the enchanted lake stone. We must use it wisely. The lake stone was the most powerful object, given to her by her grandmother.
With the lake stone, Sweetheart created a great magical lake around them.
Sweetheart became a graceful duck, queen of the magical waters. And Roland became the great magical lake itself, surrounding and protecting her.
A lake! Where there was no water before! This is my daughter's foolish magic!
The witch tried to drink the lake dry to find her daughter, but the magic resisted.
I shall drink every drop. I shall expose you, sweetheart.
Did you know?
In the original Brothers Grimm tale, the witch foolishly tried to drink the entire enchanted lake. The witch had drunk so much that her dark magic turned against her own body.
With a great burst, the wicked witch was destroyed by her own greedy magic. And so the evil that had haunted Sweetheart's life was no more.
With the witch gone, Sweetheart returned to her true, beautiful form. She is gone. Oh, Roland, the curse upon my life is finally broken. Roland, Roland, where are you, my love? Come back to me. But Roland did not return, for his enchantment had not yet broken. She wandered for many days searching for her beloved Roland in every village. Roland. Kind grandmother, have you seen a young man with golden hair and blue eyes pass through? No one had seen Roland, for he remained transformed in a distant land.
For many months, Sweetheart traveled, never giving up the hope of finding her true love.
Sweetheart never lost her gentle spirit, despite the long months of searching.
By the way, in fairy tales, castles often represent the final destination where dreams come true.
There was someone I loved, but I cannot remember her face clearly.
The enchantment had clouded Roland's memory of his beloved Sweetheart. In the castle, a great ball was being prepared to celebrate Roland's upcoming marriage to another woman. Roland, you have served well in our chapel. Tomorrow you shall officiate my royal wedding. At long last, Sweetheart arrived at the great castle, drawn by some unknown calling.
I have traveled long and far. Might I work in the kitchen in exchange for shelter? While Sweetheart worked silently in the kitchen, Roland walked the chapel gardens above.
Roland prayed in the chapel each dawn, hoping his clouded memories would return. Sweetheart watched the wedding procession with a heavy heart, not knowing her love was near.
She felt strangely drawn to the chapel, though she did not understand why. Drawn by an unseen force, she made her way toward the chapel garden. And there in the rose garden, by the great chapel, Sweetheart finally beheld a familiar figure.
Sweetheart's heart leaped with recognition, but Roland's clouded mind did not know her.
Roland. Oh, my dearest Roland, do you not remember me?
At the sound of her voice, the witch's enchantment began to crack and fade away.
It is I, your sweetheart. We fled the witch together. Do you remember our love?
Sweetheart, my sweetheart. By all the heavens, I remember. I remember everything.
With his memory restored, Roland ran to embrace his beloved at long last. After many trials, their hearts were finally united forever.
My one true love. Never shall we be parted again, I promise you this.
What is this? Roland, who is this fair maiden in your arms? Your Highness, this is my true beloved Sweetheart, whom I lost to a witch's enchantment. Then let your wedding be the celebration today instead, in this most blessed of gardens. And so the kingdom celebrated the wedding of Sweetheart and Roland with joy and feasting. By the way, in many fairy tales, weddings symbolize the final defeat of evil and triumph of true love.
And the witch's evil was forgotten in the warmth of true love's victory.
The feast lasted 7 days and 7 nights in honor of true love's triumph. From the castle, they could see the very forest where their journey of love began.
My love, all the darkness was worth this single moment of happiness with you.
And so a black sweetheart and a black Roland lived happily in the castle, their love a beacon of hope for all the land. And they lived happily ever after, as all true sweethearts in the old tales of the Brothers Grimm always do.